Welcome back to another video, everyone. So you might notice we're not in the tripod, we've not got any lighting going on at the minute, not professional at least, because all of my recording equipment is down here in this little suitcase. This week I'm travelling down to London for the Fantastic Four red carpet premiere event in the UK. So I actually just got back from the Superman red carpet and that was probably the best experience of my life. I got a selfie with everyone, I got David Corenswet to sign my arm. So I got it tattooed on. And then I also got my Action Comics 1 variant signed by everyone except for Rachel Brosnahan. I even got Peter Safran on it. I got a selfie with Rachel, but she was getting pulled away by security, so I couldn't get her signature. But we'll get it another time. I do have a video coming out for that very soon. I just want to make sure that's a perfect video because it really is a special one for me. My goal for this event is to get a picture of Pedro Pascal throwing fours up. If I can get that, I'm happy. I'll probably check in with you guys in a couple hours when I get to the coach station because it is a few hours away and I have got a 3-hour coach journey, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, so here we are. We've just set off from the coach station and I'm aiming to get there for about midnight. Now this is a voiceover, this is a couple of weeks after, but for some reason I just didn't really commentate while I was travelling or even while I was there, to be fair. It's probably how I do a lot of my premiere videos because it's more about being in the moment for me and I'd much rather enjoy the moment and then voice over it later, and you end up getting the same sort of vibe anyway. Okay, so here you can see I'm in the Uber and it's about 11:30 at night, so I'm doing pretty well to say I wanted to get there for 12:30 at the venue. We're absolutely right on track. So here it was about 12:30, bang on time, BFI IMAX. Here we are, it is now 4 a.m. and you can see the sun starting to rise. Did see a little bit of a Superman poster, cheeky little picture of one because it's common courtesy. And then here you can see the line for the wristbands at about 8 a.m. And then finally, after like 8.5 hours, we got them. Okay, so right now it's about 9:05 in the morning. I haven't slept in 24 hours officially, so pretty tired. But we managed to get wristbands, so we're definitely getting in for tomorrow. Need to find a place to stay, and I'm gonna go straight to bed as soon as I get in there. Go explore a little bit later, I think, but for now, it's just gonna be sleeping because I'm so tired. We were out from midnight and the wristbands were at 8, so we've gotten in and just need to get some sleep, and then the premiere's tomorrow, so gonna have a lot of fun there, and then I'm traveling back home for Superman the next day, so pretty busy week, but I will check in and set the tripod up and everything when I get back to wherever I'm staying. So like I said in that video, it was about 9:30 and I could not find a place to stay. Nowhere was letting anyone in, nowhere was taking anyone in. So I ended up wandering around London for a couple hours, about 5 hours. I didn't get into the Airbnb until about 2:30. So I went and picked up a Superman popcorn bucket and drinking cup. Right, so right now it just turned 2 in the morning and I've been up for about 3 hours. So obviously to get these Fantastic Four premiere wristbands, we had to pull an all-nighter, and I ended up staying awake for probably close to like 20, 26, 27, 28 hours. So I was knackered, and most hotels and hostels have like a check-in time, so I couldn't get into anywhere. I was falling asleep on the tube, I was falling asleep in the train stations. So yeah, it was a pretty busy day, and I ended up getting back in at about 3 p.m. Just knocked out until like 11 and got a Pizza Hut, we had some food, and now we're just chilling here in the Airbnb. To be fair, I'm probably going to go to bed now because at the minute I'm in the middle of packing all my stuff up. I did end up picking these up. So we got the Superman drink container from Odeon, which comes in a bundle with the popcorn bucket. So while I was out bored travelling around, just finding something to do while knackered, pick these up. Plus you got popcorn with it, which actually gave me a little bit of energy. So yeah, we've got to get up early tomorrow. Probably gonna get up around 8 or 9. Gonna head to this little lockbox to put my suitcase away for the day. Head to the premiere, have some fun, then leave, then go pick up the luggage and get the coach home at 9:30. So pretty planned out day, hopefully. While we were outside waiting for the wristbands all night, they dropped the Superman soundtrack. That kept me company for like 2 hours, honestly. That was such a good soundtrack. Oh, another thing that happened, which is just fucking brilliant. Okay, so it's not that bad now, but this was crushed in my bag. This is the little top of my mic, that's why I actually haven't got one on right now. But it was completely like flat and crushed earlier. And I guess it's just fixed itself. I don't know. Out with the old. So I'm now doing a complete 180 because I got all the way to the station, which is near the where the event's going to be, and realised that I've completely just left the Fantastic Four comics in the luggage storage area. So having to go all the way back down to the luggage storage place to go and get the comics because I'm an idiot. So that's added another half an hour trek onto this journey. So hopefully they let me take it all out and put it back in without having to pay again. Okay, so I sorted the whole luggage situation. I had to pay to take it out to then put it back in, but we sorted it out. And then I went down to where they're building the event premiere, and they just had the Fantastic car just there. Like the car was just parked up in the middle of the blue carpet, which is the red carpet, but it's blue. So this set's going to be pretty cool. I don't know if it will beat the Superman set because it's just something so cool about that crest. If you can get a photo of them all in front of the car, that'd be pretty awesome. I do know that they are going to be there as well, because of course they are. I was kind of worried they wouldn't be, just in case. I'd heard that they weren't showing up to a few, but apparently they have been. So I've seen that they're in London. Hope we do end up getting that photo of Pedro throwing Fours up. It'd be pretty cool. Here's something that I thought was pretty cool: a Fantastic Four themed blimp. We're finally on the little carpet. We're waiting to go in now. There's a big poster up there. Bag searched, everything's all good. Did lose my headphones though, so that was brilliant. Hopefully we'll get that picture. Here we go, we're going in. I can see a big 4 over there. I wonder how this set's gonna look. Trust in the 4, fight for tomorrow, hope.
I mean, the lad we had this morning.
Fantastic Four. Oh, this set's cool. There they are. Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic Four First Steps. I wasn't really a fan of the whole First Steps thing, to be honest with you, but it's definitely growing on me. There we go. Okay, so here we are right at the front of the barriers. You can see right at the front, so we're hopefully going to get that picture, but there's the big 4 over there.
I don't know what I have no plans.
Set's pretty cool actually, I won't even lie. I'll probably start recording again when everyone's starting to walk out, but this is awesome.
You're an extra in the film, were you? Okay, so you're now here. So you obviously, oh look at this. Look at this. What's going on, big man? It's all good. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can front up this guy.
There he is. Director. Let's just wait for Pedro.
On the blue carpet, we have Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch himself, the one and only Joseph Quinn. Herself, Julia Garner.
Okay, so moment of truth. Did I get the photo with Pedro Pascal throwing Fours up? No, I didn't. For some reason, the entire cast showed up like 10 to 15 minutes late, and they got rushed through press, which it was an absolute mess. I did get a photo here with Joseph Quinn. As you can see, he made a great point to try and sign everything, get a photo with people that wanted one. I did see him go down the entire line of fans and try and sign everything, as well as Julia Garner here. You can see I got a photo with her. Pedro Pascal signed a few things and then did most of the press, and then did like a few more at the end. So he kind of went to like 3 groups and then left all the other fans, which was an absolute mess, I feel. As well as Vanessa Kirby, she got completely dragged through it. I mean, I managed to get a photo with her, which I'm grateful for, but she wasn't allowed to sign anything for whatever reason. She did sign a few things, but she wasn't really signing anything. I did get Matt Shackman's autograph as well as Evans as well on this comic, so we do have just the Invisible Woman and Mr. Fantastic missing, so hopefully we can get them again at some point. But for a premiere, it was kind of underwhelming, to be honest with you. I was a little bit disappointed because you'd expect that Pedro Pascal would have been able to, you know, sign the most things, that he would be pleasing the fans, but it just wasn't like that. Whereas at the Superman premiere, they literally every single actor and actress went down the line and signed everything, which it just set a standard for me that I feel Fantastic Four didn't reach. I do also want to specify that I'm not just there for signatures or for photos, but I do feel like at a premiere, your number one goal should be the fans and not as much press, because you can do press as much as you want, but you're never really going to meet the fans like you will at a premiere. And you know, you've got people like me that have stayed up from, you know, midnight the night before to even get a chance to do this, and you miss out. It is a little bit of a bummer, but I'm still really grateful for the experience. It was a really fun time. I did lose my headphones, so that was brilliant, but yeah, I'm really grateful for it, and thank you for watching this video.